On our way to Ohio, we were late getting out of here. Ollie's going to be a little bit late for his game, but quite frankly, the fact that he can make his game at all with the schedule we had today was pretty impressive. He's going to be about 15 minutes late, but I'm sure the team will be happy to have him. And listen, we did the best we could. We had to qualify Brace. That didn't work out well. I did a video, Cole's notes about Brace for landing. I think he is. I have to at least entertain the idea. I didn't want to, and even today after he made the break, I didn't want to talk about it. But I think I have to at least spend the weekend thinking about whether we should castrate him or not. It's not a good time of year to castrate. But Amy's been saying he's getting a little more rough around the edges in the barn, being a little loud, bouncing, going out the door, and especially over the last 3 weeks. Well, something else that happened over the last 3 weeks. Started acting up on the track. So the biggest problem I have, whether he's going through a growth spurt or just being silly, the biggest problem I have is his weight. It's going to be very difficult to keep his weight on when he's constantly... James said he was there on Sunday, and he said that horse never stopped squealing, bouncing, screwing around in his stall the entire time I was at the barn. It's not that he doesn't eat. He eats. He doesn't retain any weight, and I think it does have there has to be a component there with his nuts, and quite frankly, I really did not want to, and there's a part of me that does not want to castrate Brace for landing. Honey, turn that down, please. That does not want to castrate Brace for landing, but the reality is I at least have to entertain it, and I have to think about it. So I'm going to spend a great portion of my free time this weekend thinking about Brace for landing and what we're going to do. I mean, the good news is he's not sore. He's not lame. Mechanically, we can put him back to where he was. I just think that component of the missing weight that I've outlined for weeks and weeks and weeks is playing a role. And I'm trying my damnedest to figure out how to mitigate that problem. And when you factor in his overall demeanor and attitude and just physicality, I think that I have to at least entertain him. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my weekend. For the most part of my free time, I'm going to focus on Ollie playing ball. When he's playing ball, I'm going to focus on racing when I'm racing, training when I'm training. But everybody will. But when it comes to my free time, most of it will be taken up thinking about Brace for landing. So that being done, no more talking about Brace. We'll rectify the problem. There's no seriousness there. Just needs adjustment. But I'll tell you what doesn't need adjustment, and that's the trajectory of the 5 2-year-olds I watched go today. I didn't watch them go. I went with one. And we had 4 of them go, so we had a schooler in with 3-year-olds. I went with Ready for Landing. Jody Jameson went with Deer Mount. Did you see her go right up to the gate too, by the way? Put her nose right on the wing.
I taught her that.
You did. Insider trading was Jody Jameson. James went with Time Is On My Side. Jonathan Drury went with Lonely Lakewood. And Mario went with Flashfly. Now, Flashfly got a little out of gear coming out of the... Did you see her make a break?
Well, it's too dusty, actually.
Yeah,
she ran again.
She
ran a few times.
He told me she only got out of gear once. No, I'll go with her.
I'm kidding.
I got to tinker with her this week, just a little bit. And be very, very careful. We took a while to get the green shoes, and it's funny because on both sides of the border they wear the same shoes, and they're not green.
Actually, Jody said
they're metal.
Oh God, that was not funny.
Yes, it was. It was very funny.
Jody said she was a little.
Yeah, I said listen to me going slow and then brushing her shins when she was going fast. I said that's the MO of the breed.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's not going to bother her, and it's not going to bother me right now. Flashfly. Maybe tinker just a hair, just tinker a little bit with the shoes, see if we can't get her right. Now, on to how they did. Ready for Landing was composed. I know, the exact opposite of what I told you. Hey, are you done telling yourself stories back there, Turkey? I'm trying to do a video. You gonna say hello to everybody? Hey, they're right there.
Hello, everybody.
Say good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, everybody.
So how the set went, I went, there was a couple of 3-year-olds in there. They went out of there. I landed 4th, and he behaved. Never put, not an anxious moment. with ready for landing. Now, that's not completely true. I got a flat tire in the last turn, and by the time we got under the wire, the tube had come off, wrapped around the axle, the fork. That was a little tentative. So a really good mile from him. 2-1-1 off half and 102. Last half 59 seconds. They were good. I was passed by a horse. Hey, shh. I was passed by a horse down the lane, and that was Insider Trading. She kind of knifed her way through and picked me off. Lonely Lakewood was coming to me at the wire. James said the Time Is On My Side was just goofing around, running in, looking around at everything. One, the track was terrible. I had called them after the 8th race. You know what happened? Water truck broke. Both of them.
Oh my gosh.
No water truck. I said, I don't mean to be a baby. I said, we're schooling. I don't mean to whine. But, you know, when the car goes to pull away, the dust goes up, and lots of horses will run because of that. So I said, I don't want to be that guy. I said, but any chance we get some water on the track before the schoolers? He said, we'd love to, Anthony. The truck broke after the 4th. Hopefully they get that fixed before tonight. It'll be a mess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to have to get
It's
some
the last time I
water.
watched.
Water. There's water back there. Remember that ice water you wanted me to get rid of? Whoa!
That's water?
Yes, it's water, but it says Anthony on the front if you know the name. Time Is On My Side, just a little green. I said, James, gonna need 2, maybe 3 schoolers with Time Is On My Side. Then we scoped him. Remember at Grand River, he had some crusty mucus in his nose. Still a little bit of remnants there. Scoped with a little mucus. They want to put him on sulfa. We'll run some fluids back into him. Also, I want to tell the Master Dominic, run some fluids in him. Maybe a little DMSO. Do you guys have the DMSO here from the States? Maybe a little DMSO into Time Is On My Side.
You wanted him to have the rest of that power back? I still think we should finish brace. Whatever. It's fine.
It's not really good. Well, finish brace. There's more of it there. Patty has 4 boxes of it. I brought home. So, Time Is On My Side. Just need 3 schoolers. I said, James, 1, the mucus. 2, you know how green he is. When we broke him, he was all over the track. Now he's at a new place. He's looking around. He's all over the place. He said he was good. He said, and I couldn't really ask him to be better. The track was deep and dusty, and he's got flip-flops on. You know, he's wandering all over the place. First time off the farm. I could give you 4 or 5 reasons why he was okay. He was okay. He said, I still come out 59, come 29 seconds, which is good. And I said to him, I said, no big deal. Put him on sulfa. We'll bring him back next week. Not a big deal at all. And then Flashfly, he just got out of gear coming out of the gate. And when she switches gears. So how do I fix that? That's not new. That's been ongoing for a while. We're trying to fix it and work with her. Tinker with her shoes a little bit more this week. And see if we can't get her that little bit more comfort level from Flashfly. So a great day at the schoolers. Insider Trading was a winner, 2-1. Her last half had to be in 58 and a piece, by the way, because mine was 59.
She was sitting.
So it might have been
5th.
quicker. Oh, it might have been 57
And
and
she was gapped off you guys.
Yeah, so she might have come a half 57 apiece because I came a half in 59 and 1.
Yeah.
And if she was 5-6 lengths behind me, do the math, she come a half 57 and a piece.
She was gapping you guys.
She looked really, really good going under the wire. She looked professional. She ducked to the inside and I saw her coming. She picked me off at the wire. Lonely Lakewood, Jonathan Drury said was fantastic. Finished up really, really strong. I said, was he running in? No. I said, was he out? Could you hear him hitting himself? He said, no, he was great. Horse was perfect. Looked at his boots after, a couple little scuff marks, but never bothered him at all. Perfect. I brought those boots home that we had made up for the Philly.
Was I supposed to share this with you?
No, I had one. But thank you for asking after you've eaten almost all of it. I appreciate it. What do you know with that crust there?
I'm not sure.
What? You're a crust waster.
Yes.
No, you've destroyed it now. You've eaten the cheese out of it. What are you, a mouse? Did you leave some food out for that little
Shut
mouse
up.
that was in the dog food?
Shut up.
Amy is terrified of mice, but too nice to put mouse traps out. So I'd let it go on for a long time. Went to win the dog food today with the dish. I thought she was going to jump right through her epidermis. She squealed and jumped up in the air, and there was a mouse in the dog food. I was never so happy to see a mouse in my life. So you're gonna have to get some mouse traps. Anyway, very happy with the babies. Happy with Insider Trading. Happy with everybody. To be honest, everybody did a good workout. And Mario said he tried the last 3 quarters 131 and 3 with Flashfly after she made the break. So I think I saw where she's touching that left ankle down low. Just gonna tinker a little bit. I have to believe we could just get those flip flops off her. She'd be that much better. Maybe I'd get him put braces, mushroom bars on that we took off him on her. I don't know if she trot with them, but we can see. Anyway, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Off to Ohio. Baseball game starts at 6. 6:25, it says. If I could find a way to make up 25 minutes, we would have Ollie there on time. We'll see. But for now, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to talk to you all. Game starts at 6, but there's nothing we can do about that. So you're going to have to do some push-ups in the back seat or something on the way over. Anyway, I will talk to you all very soon. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend, because we're about to.